large cloud of smoke. Here it is rolling from the 1st Tactical Squadron of the Polish Air Force, the Mikoyan MIG-29A, the Fulcrum. But aerodynamically, it's a fantastic aircraft. Every part is capable as we believed it was. The aircraft is so much a Cold War creation. It was designed to supplant the MiG-21 and MiG-23 and to counter the then latest in American jet fighters like the F-15 and the F-16 that was then under development. The MiG-29 first came into service with the Soviet Air Force in 1983. It was meant to be a simple and rugged design with aspects like movable intake shields on the air intakes at the front of the aircraft to stop the ingestion of foreign objects when operating from less well-prepared airstrips. It's got a sturdy undercarriage to help with operations from unprepared or damaged runways. Good that he managed to get a bit of height there because we saw one of the MiG-29's real party pieces.
Yeah, fantastic. And the smoke you see coming out the back is not smoke generator, it's actually as a result of incomplete carbonization of the fuel from the engines. But clearly, once the additional temperature of the reheat is there, the jet pipe, then something disappears. So very easy to see when the aircraft is in mil power or afterburner power.
a slow-speed, high-angle attack run, and this is an aircraft without the benefit of fly-by-wire controls. So what we're going to see is in no way assisted by the onboard system. This is simply the pilot's skill in keeping the aircraft speed down to the minimum safety level for this manoeuvre to be performed effectively.
Yeah, very different manoeuvre with this aircraft. Most of those we've seen so far, this manoeuvre would be completed by full-arm stick and then just modulating the power to maintain speed. Whereas here, he's really flying the aircraft by the seat of his pants.
In fact, slight change to his sequence here by the look of it compared with what we're following. I think he's mixing his flat rolling and full displays because he's doing a low go-around. Two of these significant boost because Poland was still awaiting its new F-16s like the one we saw earlier. It's hoped that they'll carry on in service, some of the aircraft at least, until about 2030 due to an upgrade deal. Here now is that slow-speed, high-angle attack pass. So as you can see from the smoke trail, occasional bursts of power required.
Two reheated engines with a power to weight ratio of greater than 1 to 1.
Years ago, it used to be the case that newly fledged Polish combat pilots would have to have had some prior experience of other Soviet-built jets from the Polish infantry, like the Sukhoi Su-22 fitter, which is still in service, and the MiG-21, which isn't, before moving on to the MiG-29. But now, newly graduated pilots are going straight on to the fulcrum after training. And a very active community as part of the NATO alliance, Poland having joined in 1999. A very useful aircraft to play the adversary, one might think, on mixed exercises. And that would have been an inconceivable thought all those years ago when aircraft like this would have assisted a Soviet armed advance into Western Europe by escorting the ground attack aircraft of the Soviet frontal aviation arm. We're in a high-speed pass.
That was very impressive. Almost 600 knots through dry power alone.
Brake chutes. You'll notice some artwork on the tail of the aircraft. The Poles have put on the fins of their MiG-29s the faces of a number of Polish aviation heroes of the past, and the aircraft in the display today bears the colours of a Pole who fought during the Battle of Britain now 76 years ago, Ludwik Paszkiewicz, who was killed in the crash of a Hawker Hurricane in 1940 during his participation in the battle. And there's his face on the inside tail fin of the MiG-29, the Polish Air Force, as it rolls out.